Okay, test 1 2, test 1 2. Do apologize for the downtime, folks. Oh, that enunciation. Come on, microphone. Don't do this to me. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, give me a second, y'all. I am still moving stuff around in terms of, well, stuff and things. I might go on a little bit longer since I have to introduce a couple of things, and I actually want to, show you a couple of things for Summer Break Baltimore as well. Okay. All right, I think we're almost done. We have our music nice and set, so we can keep chilling. Let's do that in a bit. All right, hello everyone. Let's get started. I believe we have a couple of things that we have to go through first. Because it is Summer Break Baltimore, I am legally obligated, obligated to mention and go through a couple of things before we begin. So, it is a couple of weeks through June, which means it is time for Summer Break Baltimore, our Baltimore version of our summer reading program. The timing on that, Jesus. Okay, so that's our program for Summer Break Baltimore. Essentially, come in to any branch of the Enterprise Free Library or any of the anchor libraries, Pennsylvania, Southeast, and the Central Library in 400 Cathedral Street, and you can sign up for our summer reading program called Summer Break Baltimore. In the beginning, you'll receive a shirt for the entire program, a book, which you can get one book per month per person, and an activity log, where you can put in any activities or programs you attend and any books that you read over the summer, which you can trade in for raffle tickets that you can then put into literally put into boxes that we get raffles for, that every branch has their own raffle for. So get to reading and get to attending programs like mine. So I highly recommend it because who doesn't love free books? And some of the prizes are actually really great, not counting the Baby Shark one, because unless you really are a huge fan of Baby Shark for some reason, then go you, I guess. No, we have $50 of Amazon gift cards, a $50 voucher for a local indie bookstore, and I think Orioles home tickets. And everybody loves baseball, which I feel kind of bad for because I haven't actually attended an Orioles game myself, despite having lived in Baltimore for several years. I guess I'm just not a sports fan. It happens. But, also, happy Pride for anyone who's celebrating. And I think yesterday was also Filipino Independence Day, which is also a fun holiday for me, personally. Anyway, but more to the point, let's get started with the program, shall we? All right. We're gonna... All right. Ooh, someone's buzzing me. All right. There it is. So. Yep, okay, we're the right one. So, welcome everyone to another session of Manga Drawing Lessons Online here at the Govins branch of the Enoch Pratt Free Library in Baltimore, Maryland. We're actually uptown Baltimore, Maryland, as opposed to downtown Baltimore, Maryland, which is about to say. Actually, we're pretty far uptown. We're probably the most furthest north branch in Baltimore City, because literally up the road is the Towson branch of the Baltimore County Public Library. Anyway, so come join us today if you like to draw. If you'd like to learn how to draw manga and anime inspired characters step by step in bi-weekly online sessions, no prior draw experience is needed, and supplies and resources for the program will be available at the Govins branch and online at I think it's, you see the thing up here. This is a sister program. This is a sister program to the Manga Drawing Lessons IRL, or Manga Drawing Lessons in person. I should change that, actually. Apparently not a lot of people know IRL means in real life, which just makes me realize how how time specific that acronym is. But anyway, join us in-house in our twice monthly programs here every other Tuesday. So if it's not being done on this Tuesday, next Tuesday, or rather if I'm doing an online program this Tuesday, like right now, I'll be doing an in-person program next Tuesday, and vice versa. So this event up until August is part of our Summer Break Baltimore program. So every time you come visit, even just for a few minutes, you can put that down in your activity log and say you attended a program by yours truly for Summer Break Baltimore, and you can get a raffle ticket. What is going on? Oh no. Okay. Sorry. Anyway. And apparently it's information how to draw to tune into the stream, which we should be on right now if you aren't already. Let me actually make sure that the live chat is still good. We should be okay. All right. Next to that, that's the, okay. Excuse me. So this is the drive that we put some of the earlier lessons for the Manga Drawing weekly lessons. More and more, I think we've just been doing the lessons online, or rather through the streams anyway. These were some older lessons that we did ages ago that will show you like step by step on how to do various things through a book that we basically scanned and uploaded for just to say, hey, these are some examples, that sort of thing. Now inside here is the assets for the show, for the stream, and that includes our mascot character Evie. Say hello, Evie. She's basically the mascot that we created for like the YouTube thumbnail. That's version 2. Version 1 was a little bit more simple, as you can see. But as we moved along, we made more canon versions of her for the illustrations for our posters, including mascot like that. I think I had it's this one for the steampunk version. And the most recent one is this lovely version of the Summer Break Baltimore outfit. I'm really proud of that one, only because I managed to reuse some of the assets for Summer Break Baltimore. Had I known it would be more Oreo-centric, I would have like added to that, or have her like holding a lemon stick. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. Now, since this is a mascot character that we've created, one of the things that, actually, let me very quickly check OBS. Yeah. One of the things that we've recommended, or rather, one of the things that I wanted to do for this character is to create a character design sheet, or a character sheet. A character sheet, character design sheet. I want to make a character sheet using elements of character design. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. Rock on. Sorry, rock on and hang 10, I guess. Anyway, more to the point, I wanted to create a character sheet, and that's what I've been doing with the past few sessions for Manga Drawing Online. In fact, I believe the next slide should be examples of the character sheets that we've created, or rather, examples of the character sheets other people have created, from amateur artists to semi-professional to professional artists. I think one of my favorite examples from the artist Aldatelier, who's a deaf Filipino, a hard of hearing Filipino artist, is his work from Ninang Bughao, which is a what's it called? This really great young weather wielding superhero from the Philippines. I just love how expressive the character is, and how like simple yet very like stylistically specific, because these are very much like, if you're a Filipino, you'd know like, oh, that's like based off of a traditional Filipino hat. That entire uniform is based on traditional Filipino, I think, I forgot which island, maybe Cebuana? Filipino traditional or pre-colonial, or no, not pre-colonial, colonial garb, which is very specific and very cool. I really like it. On the other hand, the character sheets, this is Cantaloupe, the robot. I love it because the robot there's a specific design, but even has like, if you can say skins, quote unquote, from like a video game or a gacha game, that's always fun. And this is Rory from what's it called? A character, I forgot what his name is. Seehaw on Twitter, who makes like a Dog Knight RPG, and this is the Berserker character. I love the dynamic posing here, and like the specific expressions that she has. Oh, and of course, because this is a Dog Knight RPG, it wouldn't be complete without like a side profile, front view, and back view of like the weapon that she wields. That's always fun. Oh, and fans of Steven Universe will likely recognize Peridot, and this is basically her character a model sheet that just shows a literal turnaround, a couple of expressions, a couple of poses, and like this is how to draw Peridot's like suit specifically, and it's very like it's like, this is basically like the professional version of this, etc. I think there should be there it is. I forgot what it's called in Japanese, but it's also like a model sheet. It's a model sheet of, I think, the red blood cell in the anime Cells at Work. I was like, hey, this is what she looks like, this is what her gear looks like, and this is what the pouch in her backside looks like. Oh, and this is Haruhi from I was about to say My Neighbor Totoro. No, Haruhi from Ouran High School Host Club, one of my favorite animes way back in the day, so to speak. That was fun. Anyway. So, with the introduction to character sheets out of the way, unfortunately I haven't been able to warm up my hand for this project quite yet, but I am going to attempt to just go at it. I keep staring at like the dead center of the ring light here, knowing full well that camera's right there. I'm still getting used to the camera on the ring light. I do apologize. Anyway. Wrong side of the drawing glove. So, you've probably seen this in passing, but essentially this is like a drawing glove to make sure like nothing sticks on the what's it called? Drawing tablet surface that's on my Samsung Galaxy Plus S 7 Plus. It's really useful. I highly recommend having it. Oh, come on, there we go. Oh, I forgot to put on Joy to Key. All right. I also have. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So there's also this little controller thing I'm using to zoom in, zoom out, around stuff, etc. This is like a shortcut key for me, which is really useful and really super easy. Okay. What did we? Oh, I remember now. I think we were. What's it called? We wanted to do a action pose for Evie, and as such, there was what's it called? I think she plays soccer now, and so we drew the ball. We drew the ball right there. I need to learn how to draw action lines, man. That's fine. Okay. Alright. So, essentially, this is a short walkthrough of the character sheets that we have. What I wanted to do was focus on like a full body model, just to say, hey, this is what she looks like from literally head to toe. A turnaround for front side profile, which is going to be the same on the left side as well, on her right side as well, because it's a relatively symmetrical design and easy to do. And so I kept it like that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to add like the hoodie. They're like the hold, please. I guess that's what hoodie looks like. I'm not actually sure. I'll have to find a reference picture and like work on it a little bit more, but other than that, that's basically good enough for now, so to speak. Oh. Okay. Okay, that doesn't feel great. I'm gonna go ahead and just bear with me, like 5 minutes, just make circles and stuff, because I am feeling severely out of practice, unfortunately. And I'm definitely going to need to make some circles. Definitely gonna feel like I need to make some circles before I can properly feel more focused on my work, so to speak. That's good. Is there stabilization? No. Oh, well, technically. So, I'm not working with like an actual tablet, or rather a graphics, what's called on-screen graphic tablet, and as such, there is a natural lag to, because if you can see, there it is. You can't see it. Oh, no, you can't see it because I'm holding a physical pen and it's not being recorded. There's a natural lag from the time the screen processes the the mark made on the page digitally, and the the actual mark being on Clip Studio Paint. And as such, there's a natural stabilization that's happening that's kind of messing me up because I need to keep getting used to it. Usually when I draw sketching, I don't have stabilization on because I want to make sure that the lines I create are specifically not smooth. Because there's a difference between knowing that my marks are more like I made these versus like a sort of correcting software creating smoother curves, which sometimes I do want, especially when I'm inking, but not necessarily when I'm first like literally and figuratively hashing out the hashing it out process, not the cleaning it up process. That would be sketching versus rendering in terms of digital art. While it's doable, what's it called? It's kind of frustrating, but it's just naturally part of the process. Like, oh, heavens. It's quite literally switching gears in terms of your, like, okay, so this is, I have an idea in my head that I'm trying to like sculpt out versus, okay, this is what I actually want. Let's add details to make it finer. And those aren't like two separate places in my head in terms of drawing. They're kind of like part and parcel of the piece, part and parcel of how I'm thinking about it. But rather, there's like create a different kind of like creative impulses that fire at different times when you're like sketching, constructing, and versus when you're rendering and cleaning up and rendering. And so, and to end with that, I really don't want to create or friction in the way that I'm thinking about something. And so, like, I need to like almost sometimes physically, like, okay, this is how I kind of want it to look after putting all the ideas down on paper. And now I want, this is how I want it to look. And now, now I'm cleaning it up to add more fine detail to really make it shine. It's part of the process where half of it is polishing and rendering, the other half is, just trying to make the image in your mind clearer than what you're thinking of, essentially. As for the circles, when I draw this, just making marks. If you want to think of it this way, it's like sometimes you draw a bad line, and I'm just trying to draw as many lines as I can to, shake off all the bad lines. I shake off all the bad lines so that I only make good lines when I'm actually drawing or sketching. Which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Nature of the beast. Alright, let's very quickly check OBS. Oh, unfortunate, nobody in chat. I've been live for about half an hour now. That's good. I'm still on the same page. Literally on the same page. Alright, let's make some straight lines. So, this is kind of cheating because, you can easily make straight lines in CSP just by like hitting a point, holding down shift, and then there it is, a perfectly straight line. But what I want is to move a more natural straight line, or rather a less perfect straight line that just shows like, hey, this, because of its flaws, it's not machine made, but a calculated line that's like x equals y, so it's just straight on a graph paper, but like, oh, this was made by a human hand because of its imperfections. And some more wavy lines. Okay, so I'm gonna try something that's a little different. I'm just gonna draw some beans. That's So now that I've drawn some beans, I want to see if I can turn these beans into Pikachus. Kind of like a drawing exercise. So that's an easy Pikachu right there. And then there. I think this Pikachu is like laying on its side. Laying on its side like it's just chilling. And that's a tail. Let's see. This one. It's kind of like a Pikachu that's running. Pikachu dash. Let's see this. Let's see if we can draw an opposite of this one. Add a little bit more weight. Like it's like on its side like that, and it's like lying down like, oh, rub my belly but be careful, that sort of thing. Yeah, okay, so I just want to make sure that this actually worked. So if anybody is watching this right now, that's basically the drawing exercise that I'm going to do when I go to Central on the 28th of June. It's essentially draw a bunch of beans and then use those beans to draw Pikachu. And what that does is helps you visualize shapes as instead of just lines on a page, but like, oh, this is not just a squiggle like this. It is a bean that it's got depth and weight in it that you can turn into a Pikachu. For example, even the long ones can be turned into a Pikachu, while even the... Oh no. What happened? Oh. Well, even the, sorry, there's like a thing on my monitor. Oh, scratchy. Even like the roundest of boys, like this, can be turned into like a really chunky Pikachu. Sort of thing. And that's like a single step basic thing that can be used as like a very fundamental, like, oh, when you think about things like this with depth and weight, then you can use like one bean for like the human body, the next bean for like this torso, the next bean for the arm, the next bean for the head even. In fact, we can do like a very quick like CalArts Steve Universe bean right there. There, Steven Universe. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that the proof of concept was there. It looks like it does work. It'll be simple. It's something everybody can do. And it's something that I can teach everybody because I'm cool like that. Let's work on Eevee for 20 minutes. Oh no. Oh boy. here. I thought we were going to have some time to ink Evie here, but it looks like life had other choices for me. Excuse me. Specifically, having to talk about some Break Baltimore, doing a very, 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 very quick preview of what I intend to do for another summer camp thing. Real easy, real fun. I've drawn this character dozens of times. I still need the character reference sheet in front of me, because otherwise it feels kind of bad. I can't draw my own character, LMAO, every single time. And it would be nice if I had references for soccer players as I draw the soccer version of my character. I wonder, I should have prepared that or something. There's some great poses here, actually. I forgot how dynamic of a sport soccer is, even though you're really just, chasing a ball around the field with your feet. It's supposed to be with your hands? There it is. That's an amazing image. Okay. I think... Did she wear a headband? Yeah, she would probably wear a headband. And that's just... that's not just me editorializing because she's my character, but because as someone who occasionally has long hair and does sports, or rather, goes to the gym, rather. What's it called? Having one's hair, having like a solid cloth barrier and having your hair tied back a bit, it really does help in terms of protection of sweat going down into your eyes and everywhere else on your face. It's just uncomfortable and annoying, especially when you're lifting, bro. So I think I'm just gonna put a high headband here. And just leave her with her twin tails. Because that is still her signature look. And loose bits of hair just for action pose purposes. Let's see. I basically made her wear short shorts before. Yeah, otherwise, I'm just seeing like a lot of just regular soccer jerseys here. And just to emphasize movement, and just like the swing before you kick type thing. Just have her the shirt, it kind of imply that movement real quick. It's not like a tight-fitting spandex thing. Not spandex. It's not like a tight-fitting like, oh, what's that called? Like a full body swim trunk type thing, a scuba gear. But the shirt is just loose enough to respond to body movements and all that. It's pretty neat. And I think we have her, yeah, we'll have her in short shorts, because as is wont of anyone playing soccer. What's it called? Which makes sense considering it's high mobility. Do these things have pockets? I'm pretty sure these things have pockets, but when you're in the field, I'm pretty sure you don't want to have pockets anyway, so it's irrelevant. So her soccer outfit is basically, oh, you know what? I feel kind of bad, since she has her triple tail, triple like head, triple bangs instead of just three, instead of the two head ones there. How about we have one for each headband, just to kind of symbolize, like, okay, no, I think her hair being pulled back like this is basically all we need, I think. Maybe have one loose strand of hair just to frame the face a little better. There we go. You know, back in the day, I remember having to wear like not long johns, but oh no, it's right here. Shin pads. Let me very quickly swap to the reference picture that I'm referencing. Essentially, I don't know if you can see not the lady to the, not the one in the middle, but the one to her left is I think it's guardsman, goalkeeper, or defense, wearing like shin pads underneath the socks. I was trying to rack my head over, not wrap my head, I was racking my brains trying to figure out, I know there's something special about the shins, but I don't remember. And now I'm trying to remember if those shin pads are worn, if those, oh, okay, they are. Sometimes there are, yeah, there are like full length soccer soccer socks. Looking for the word socks. Jesus. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, some of them wear them over knee. They're not like thigh highs. They're like over knee soccer things. Yeah, over knee shin guards. So it would make more sense for Evie to have like an over knee thing here, and just like bulkier shins, but only slightly, just to imply volume. Then her shoes with cleats and stuff. So we know that that's under there, but in order to kind of show that it's there but not like there, we're going to erase some of the lines here just to show the hint of like, oh, it's under there, I promise, that sort of thing. Like it's gonna be most prominent up in the just above the knee here. Right there. Okay, thank you, Bitdefender. Hold on, did I? Oh, oops. Forgot to transition back to CSP. I was doing, like, it kind of looks a little weird here, especially when you do this. But essentially, until I draw like the socks, this will just kind of imply the lines. This implies like, drill the knee a bit stubby. There we go. That's what I was missing. There we go. So we'll streamline this a little bit more when we ink it, since this really is just the sketching phase of the character design sheet. You'll notice that in the character design sheets that we had, that were basically like full colored, full inks, that sort of thing. We'll try to see if we can replicate that, but either way, we're still not at that point quite yet. Therein lies the rub. Oh geez, I brought this downstairs and I didn't even show it. That's frustrating. I'll do it in the last like couple minutes. I'll see if I want to clean up the shoes and cleats here before we call it a day. Computer, enhance feet. No. It's not feet, it's rather the shoes. I think, oh man, I remember as a kid when I used to have to play soccer for PE, I remember I inadvertently bought like apparently like some really cool soccer shoes, soccer boots, soccer shoes, and like everyone was really complimenting me on these shoes when I was a kid. And I'm like, hey, you got some really nice shoes. It's like, thanks. They were there. I didn't even pick and choose. I just thought, hey, this fits me. I'm going to use them. And everyone's like, oh man, your shoes are really neat. It's like, thank you. They were required by PE. I was like, because I used to go to a British school. I was like, one of the things that you have to have is soccer cleats because we're doing soccer. That sort of thing. We'll clean it up a little bit more later. Running low on time. We're always running low on time. There's never enough time in the world to do all the cool things that you want to do. And I guess I'll just copy a soccer, what's it called, pattern of a ball that I saw. No, that doesn't look like a soccer ball at all. Okay. That's good enough to be a soccer ball, I think. Yeah, that's a soccer ball. Oops. Alright, that's a soccer ball, and they're wearing soccer thingies. Yeah, soccer thingies. My OC character, mascot, Evie, is wearing soccer shoes now. Yay. Anyway. This is good. Even whatever little bit I'm able to do here means not necessarily less work for me next time, but kind of like a better idea of what, oh, you know, let me quickly add like the shadows. Anyway, okay, so we're looking good in terms of the character sheet. It's like it's actually there, like all the character stuff is all there, and it's simply a matter of maybe adding one more expression like here, filling up this space with maybe more character facts or like the shoes or something. Really just using the space there and kind of jam-packing it more with stuff. But more to the point, it's getting there. Took a couple of months more than, but it is getting there. We'll go ahead and save that, and let me go back to our go back to our thing of Pratt Library, because I unfortunately still need to show the thing. Okay. Alright. So before I go, another reminder that Summer Break Baltimore is indeed here. If you'd like, you can sign up at any branch in all over the city, all over the city of Baltimore, for Summer Break Baltimore in the Enoch Pratt Free Library. Whenever you read like a book or do a program like the one you're watching right now, whenever you read a book or a program, And these are some of the books that you can get for free, specifically at the Govins branch, if you sign up, either this month or the next month. You get these raffle tickets, one for the program, one for a book that you've that you've read, and you can drop them into like a raffle box at your local library branch. And you can win a prize. It's a whole thing. And it's going to be all summer long from June 1st to the end of August. So catch us up with that and hope we find, what's it called? Hold on. Is that the end? I need to make sure something. End of August. Is it the end of August? Yeah, it's until the end of August. Yay! Monthly prizes. Yay. Oh wow. What's it called? I didn't even realize that. Snug Books in Lorville or Snug Books at Port Discovery. I think the Snug Books in this is right next to my favorite coffee shop, Zeke's Coffee. Not an ad, hashtag not an ad. I love the coffee there. I love the atmosphere. I remember when I was when my neighbors would get so loud during the weekend, I just like literally pack up my computer, all of my stuff to draw there for like hours before I go home. Which I don't do anymore. I don't do anymore because all of my stuff is like at home in terms of digital drawing and stuff. But anyway, that's a odd transition to end on, but we're gonna have to make do. Anyway, so this has been Manga Drawing Lessons Online, hosted by yours truly, Paolo Jasa, here at the Govins branch of the Enoch Pratt Free Library. Before you leave, I highly recommend you guys like this video and subscribe for more updates, so you can never miss a chance for whenever we go live, which is every other Tuesday, depending on my schedule, quite frankly, depending on not whether it's a holiday or something. So I hope you guys enjoyed what we did today. We'll hopefully get into more inking and more character design stuff when we finish period, whether when we get back to the online version. But for now, I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and thanks for drawing with me, y'all.